Hi guys, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Happy Tuesdays to you, sir.
Oh, happy Tuesday to you, PJ, and to all of our fans out there. And what a super Tuesday this is.
It is. It is a super Tuesday. We're super excited about what's behind you.
All right. How many times are we going to say super during this video, PJ?
I hope a lot.
I hope a lot too. Behind us, the superest, I didn't say super, I said superest. Super interiors. So we're going to compare the interiors and the consoles. We have one console, the gauges, the dashes of the two prizes in the Super Chevy package. Where are we going to start? First person to chime in, that's where we're going to go sit in and talk about.
So we've got the Chevelle and the Camaro.
1970 Chevelle SS 454, 1969 Camaro SS 396. What are you guys going to have us sit in first and talk about it?
I have to say, we did send an email out with both of these vehicles, and we actually accidentally put the wrong names of the vehicles underneath the picture, so it was pretty funny.
Where it said that was a 1970? Yeah. We know it's a 1969 car. However, you know, when calling it a 70 is not entirely incorrect, because that was a long production year for the Camaro. I know, I'm coming up with an excuse for why we put 70 in. But the model year for the 1969 Camaro ran really long, because they weren't available until, probably early into 1970, as they were trying to get those 1970 vehicles all figured out and ready to release. But yeah, technically it's a 69.
Okay, Daryl says hi. We appreciate that.
Hi, thank you, Daryl.
James says hi, boss.
Hi. That's not a boss. That's a big block Chevy.
Roger says very sporty.
Very sporty indeed. Very super sporty. There's another super.
That's right. Mike Green says I'm on time, I think.
Oh, very good, Mike. Nice to have you.
And Roger's the first one to pick up Camaro. So
let's go.
Let's go hit the Camaro.
SS 396.
I'm going to get in on this side, Chris.
Yeah, come on, PJ.
Chris, the first thing I noticed here, and I haven't even gotten in yet, is that
you know the name Houndstooth. Whenever you see it on like clothing or a purse or anything.
Is it just the design or is it the material?
No, it's that kind of material right there. That little thing there is called a Houndstooth.
Oh.
So you'll see them on things other than 69 Camaros. I remember seeing, like I said, a purse with one. I don't think my wife had it, but somebody had one. I'm like, oh, that's a 69 Camaro purse. All
right, a lot of call-outs right here.
A lot of call-outs indeed, PJ. Where are we going to start? Let's start at the grab handle.
Is that what they really call this thing, a grab handle?
Right, because when you hit this throttle wide open, your passenger may as well hold on for dear life. Speaking of holding on for dear life, we were out in the Tesla today. I have never been in a vehicle so fast in my life. It is so amazingly fast. It is, you can't even describe how fast that Tesla is. Just pointing that out. In fact, they probably need a grab handle in the Tesla, but there's one right there in the 69 Camaro. Be down there, of course. Nice little
glove box
store.
Now, Mike Green says 69 Camaro is the best Camaro, but I'm attracted to that SS Chevelle.
Yeah, absolutely. And I got to tell you, the 69 Firebird has a grab handle here as well. The part here is different on the Camaro than the Firebird. But the Firebird's with the deluxe interior. And actually 67 to 69 got grab bars right there, which is very cool. Houndstooth, of course. And the Houndstooth wasn't just available with the black and white Houndstooth. You could get orange Houndstooth. If you guys remember, like a 69 pace car.
Could you get red or something like that?
You could get red Houndstooth.
Deep in the back.
Could you get green Houndstooth? I don't know. I know you could get red. I know you could get orange. I know you could get white with Houndstooth, and I know you could get black with Houndstooth. I've seen them both ways.
Chris, now this is an automatic, Jonathan says.
This is an automatic, and the nickname for this is called the Horseshoe. shifter, and the reason they call it is that that looks like a horseshoe.
Gonna go out and play some horseshoes.
There you go. And right down here, you got your 3 forward gears of the Turbo 400, neutral, reverse, and park. Behind there, I don't know if it's a technical term for them, but those are called step gauges. So why do they call them step gauges? Because this kind of looks like a step.
Your fuel
Right.
gauge is right there.
Right. And that was a very kind of popular option for people to get in the Camaro in 1969. If we look at the other gauges here, you've got a tack right here. Let me see if I can get some light on there. That help, PJ?
A little bit.
Okay, so we've got the tack right there with about a 5,700 RPM. No, that's a 6,000 RPM red line.
Why
on
wouldn't
that
they
tack.
put the fuel gauge where you could see it?
Well, they did on the vehicles that didn't get the step gauges. But if you got the step gauges, they had to put something there, and they weren't quite ready to get you a Bluetooth connector.
Thor says, steps, stairway to heaven.
Oh, there you go. So, right here, we've got those wonderful gauges. A 120 speedometer right there. AC does not stand for air conditioning. Right?
Nope, not in
What's
this
that
case.
stand for, guys? Is it AC Delco?
Your
That's a
accessories?
great question.
You're
I
on
think it stands for AC Delco.
You're on accessories?
And then you've got, no, it's not accessories. And then you've got the clock in the middle.
Clock.
Yep. And then over here, look, somebody has the bright lights still on. So I'll turn them off on the floor.
You mean your high beams are down on the floor?
High beams are down in the floor in 1969, as they are in pretty much every General Motors product in 69, right? Now, an option you could have gotten in 69 would be a tilt wheel. This one does not have it. In 1969 is the first year of the ignition lock on the column. It was more secure, harder for the thieves to break off and to get into than the earlier years in which there was one on the dash, right?
That's why. I always wondered why they went to a dash.
69, first year of the dash ignition system. All General Motors products went to the column ignition in 1969. So what else do we have here? This radio has been updated. This is here I'd have to go ahead and get this into an accessory mode here. Let's.
James says automatic cruise.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. Do I have the wrong key there? Let's try this.
The trunk key does not work.
No, there we go. Okay, now if I go on to here.
You might have to start it up.
No, I'm just going to start it up. Why not?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that battery is low, guys.
We'll
I'm
have
not
to
going
get
to start. Remind me after the video to
We will charge
put
that
a little
up.
charger on there, right? Put a charger on the Camaro. Anyway, radio right there. I'm going to turn those lights off. Maybe that's what was draining the battery a little bit.
No, we don't get to move them around much. They kind of
We
sit
really
here in
don't,
Florida.
right? Now, here's something that's cool. If you got a console car on the Camaro, the seat belts came right into here, right?
That is crazy.
That is so cool. And then this, of course, is a lift.
Not like the big ones today in today's
Right.
cars.
So you've got this right here. That's your little
Is that a
console.
little ashtray, Chris? Holy
Yeah,
cow,
that's
it is.
still an ashtray. Nobody's smoking anything back there, PJ. Good. It's healthier that way.
So we're going to also compare. We're also going to
And,
take a look at the
hold on.
Chevelle, right?
That's not the only ashtray.
Oh my God, they're coming from everywhere.
That's right. Well, let's walk over to the Chevelle. Okay?
So we're going to take a look inside the Chevelle and see
Let's
how
do
that
it.
is different.
Okay.
All right, let's close this door.
Okay, PJ. That's the last time I fire up a car without firing it up before the live video. Walk on over here to the Chevelle.
Now, before I get in, look at this interior, Chris.
Oh.
That's now Houndstooth.
Nah, this is for me, guys. This is for me. 70 Chevelle interior, dig it all the way. Bench, seat, AC. I'm going to show you those vents in a minute. So cool here. And yeah, because you've got a bench seat, you don't have that cool console going. If you had bucket seats, if you had spent the extra money.
There's no horseshoe shifter here.
Correct. You would have got a cool console shifter there. And they didn't offer a 4-speed with a bench seat. So, or a floor shifter with a bench seat, which puts the Turbo 400 right there on the column. This, of course,
No grabber handle here.
no grab handle. on the Chevelle. Look inside there. What do you got? All sorts of goodies, like a copy of the broadcast sheet. And now, is that a copy? Oh yeah, of the Protecto plate, PJ.
Yep.
That's a warranty card. Back before they had computers doing that kind of stuff. Underneath that glove box is one of the factory AC vents. Yes, for the non-AC cars, they were different. And I'm going to give you a hand right there real quick, PJ. That should be it. And over here, only an AM radio, but that does look like a factory-issued radio in the Chevelle.
I always liked how the knobs were.
Oh, that's so cool. That's correct. So here you would do your tuning, and here you would do your volume, correct?
And I think.
And that's an ashtray. Yep. Yep. Looks a little stuck there, so we're not going to mess with that right now. And over here, no rally gauges. Yes, you could order an SS 454 without rally gauges. And what's that mean? It means that you would simply get a fuel gauge, you'd get a dummy light for the generator, you get the speedometer here with the odometer, and here's where your gear indicator is, right at the bottom here. I don't know if you guys can see it. And they didn't order a clock with it. Remember the days in which if you didn't order a clock, you'd still get the pod with the little notches or hash marks there, but no clock there. You can see the 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock, but there's
nothing in it.
There's no mechanism. That's right. Over here, dummy gauges again. So this is an interesting build because whoever ordered it ordered the big engine with air, highest horsepower 454 you could get with AC, but didn't order rally gauges, didn't order bucket seats.
Lady Scorch says, love the bench seats. So yeah, this is pretty neat. I love it.
And what's interesting, we didn't compare the horns on here, but you've got the SS insignia right here on the center. And that's very nice to see.
Now, we've talked about the Camaro versus the Chevelle.
Yeah.
And you said, you know, you're kind of cruising in the Chevelle.
Yeah, and you are rocking in the Camaro, right? So here's the great thing. You don't have to choose between one or the other. And you know why? Because if you have that lucky ticket, you'll take home both.
That's right. You get both of them. Plus,
you get
plus
both.
we pay the federal taxes.
Plus we pay the federal taxes. All you have to do is get them home if you win them, and then register them if you're into that sort of thing. Right, PJ?
That's right.
Right. But you got to get insurance on them before you take them home.
That's right.
Who else is out there, PJ?
Oh, we got a lot of people out there today.
Yep. Cool.
Thor likes the 70.
I like the 70. Yeah, PJ, you like the 69.
I do. I'm more, I like the Camaro.
Once again, PJ and I differ on our opinion which one we would take home. PJ would take home the 69 and I would take home the 70. We can't enter, but you guys can.
Now, this interior being all red like this really has a big contrast with what's over your left shoulder, as Larry says. Love the view over your left shoulder.
What, Larry, are you plumb crazy or something?
Yeah, it's wonderful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
That's good. Hey, when are we calling the winner for the Classic Corvette?
The Classic Vet, I think, is the 16th of May.
Okay, so that means not this Thursday, but a week from Thursday.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. So we're looking forward to that. And the day after, on the 17th, we're going to have the winner of the Roush's in-house for the awards ceremony, and Honor Flight will be here as well.
We're
going to be a lot of fun.
We'll move these two cars out of the way. We'll put the Roush's in here and right here on stage.
Absolutely. And it will be a blast. That will be a blast.
That's right. I'm going to hop out here.
Why are you doing that? It's so comfortable in here, PJ.
So I can get over here and take a look.
Okay, well, I'll get out too. All right, guys. Well, we compared those interiors of the 69 and the 70 Super Chevys in the grand prize package. Again, you don't have to choose which one you like more because you can win both. But if you got to pick one, go ahead and put your comment. If you could only have one, which one of the two would you take? We'd love to hear your comments. Plus, tomorrow is going to be Mailbag Wednesday, so I know Kathy has already put a post out asking you to get your questions into her so PJ and I may answer them live. That'll be tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Now, Chris, I do have to mention, there is something that's going out right now. We did send a catalog out. I don't know if you saw that one.
Oh, I saw. Would you like to comment?
Yeah, Freedom 24 catalog. Now, if you happen to get that in your mailbox, it's probably not going to have your name on it. Well, not your name, but it's not going to have the person's name that it's getting mailed to. We did find a glitch in that. There was a printer error. So if you happen to get the newest catalog that Chris had the other day in his hand, don't worry. Even though there's a different name on it, we'll still take care of you and get the order correct.
That's right. Now, do they have to cross out that name on the order
No,
form
they don't
if
have
they
to do
send it
anything.
in?
No.
They don't have to do anything?
Nope.
Except enter.
That's right. Whatever the order form has for an address is what we're going to honor, because that we know that's where it went to. So
That's very good. Well, guys, thanks for joining us today. So nice to be sitting in a classic Chevelle and a wonderfully timeless Camaro. We'll see you tomorrow with more great fun, more great action, more great grand prizes. It only happens here live in our favorite place on earth, the Dream Giveaway Garage.
see you next time, everyone.